All right guys, so I have you turned around here. This is the Aerin Advent Calendar, and I posted on my Instagram whether I should get this and I ended up getting it because my Neiman Marcus SA was super helpful. And by the way, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I recommend you follow me on there. Whenever there's a great deal, I'll post it in my Instagram stories. And so I was able to get this for 15% off. She did include the 2 of these bags because it ripped, she said, so she included 2 of the Aerin holiday shopping bags. This one did get a little messed up. I think this might have been like the display one, but you know, whatever. So that's it. I'll unbox or untie this again. And this is a 12-day Advent calendar. This includes 12 4 ml bottles. And to be forewarned, because I was not prepared for this and I should have read carefully, these are very small bottles. So we'll go ahead and start with day 1. And here's day 1. So day 1 is, this is what it looks like inside. It is the Amber Musk. And okay, I don't know if you can tell, but these bottles are so tiny. So again, these are the 4 ml bottles. Now a typical tester, like a tester spray, this is one from Atelier Cologne, is 2 ml. So this is double the size, and it is, you know, I guess considered a deluxe mini. It still has their same packaging, you know, little crystal or gemstone or stone at the top. So Amber Musk contains ambrox, coconut water, rose centifolia, muguet, benzoin, sandalwood, and musk. So these are stopper bottles, which that's not my preference, but you know, what are you gonna do? So yeah, so that is it. I have these little tester strips. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna have to kind of test this. The amber is kind of coming through a little bit. I really smell mostly musky fragrances. I don't mind musk. I do like male kind of, you know, masculine type fragrances, but I usually don't prefer when musk is the main kind of a note or the heart of the note. I kind of prefer if it's like a top note maybe, and then that goes away. So that's Amber Musk. That's day 1. By the way, these boxes are really cute. Here's day 1. So it has the little foam inside, and then it has a magnet. You can see the magnet on the other side. So then when you put it back, look, it's like, it like catches it. Okay, so here's day 2. Day 2 is Lilac Path. Now I love lilac. I love florals in general. Lilac, galbanum, jasmine, angelica seed, and orange flower. So let's try this one. I also like that it's a screw top, because when you have the kind of the stopper tops, it might lose its seal and then leak. Oh my god, this smells so good. Okay, so Lilac Path. Yeah, I really smell the lilac, and it smells like jasmine. So it's a very white floral, like a very pretty, like a white floral. I really like jasmine, so if you like florals, this is a very good one, like a very clean white floral. Day 3, by the way, I really like these drawers. I like when advent calendars are a drawer that you can fill with something else. Yeah, I plan to reuse all these advent calendars and maybe put candy in them for next year or something for my kids. I have 3 boys. So yeah, I plan on doing that so I can reuse these to help maybe justify this purchase. So, okay, so this is day 3. This is Mediterranean honeysuckle. The notes are honeysuckle, grapefruit, bergamot, mandarin, lily of the valley, gardenia, jasmine, sambuc absolute. So those are all my favorite fragrances. I love grapefruit, I love mandarin, you know, citrus, and I love gardenia. So let's try this one. Day 3. Yeah, I smell grapefruit, so very citrusy, but then it's more floral. So I like citrus aquatics, and this is more of a citrus floral. This is really nice. It smells like very tropical and very summery fragrance. Mediterranean honeysuckle. Day 4 is up here. So these are, the drawers are either gold or red. Here's day 4. And this is Ikat Jasmine, is jasmine sambac, jasmine Egypt, tuberose, honeysuckle, and sandalwood. I love honeysuckle. Honeysuckle is one of the main notes in one of my favorite fragrances from Chanel, which is Gabrielle. Yeah, I love honeysuckle, I love jasmine, and I love tuberose. And sandalwood is a nice base note. So this is day 4. Let's try this one. Oh, okay, it's so good. Kind of reminds me of Chanel Gabrielle because of the honeysuckle, but then the jasmine makes it a little more powdery. Speaking of Chanel, this is one of their deluxe minis that I got as a gift with purchase, and this is their boy from their exclusive fragrance line, and this is also a 4 ml. So, you know, this seems a little bigger. The package is chunkier than the Chanel, but they contain the same amount of juice inside. So it's like a deluxe sample of it. So, you know, if I'm being honest, it is a little disappointing because even the travel, so this is from the Atelier Cologne. How big is this? I think this is like 10 or ml. I would have expected, I mean, for the price, a standard deluxe mini is usually like a 10 ml size. But these are on the higher price point. So, you know, I think that's okay. Okay, day 5. Here's day 5. And I love how the Aerin fragrances have the different colors for the top, but it's a very classic looking, very simple packaging, but still very pretty. It reminds me of the Chanel exclusive fragrances, but then you have these different colored tops to distinguish all of them. And it's the same exact packaging as the larger size, but just in a mini size. Day 5 is Aegea Blossom. These notes are bergamot, verbena, jasmine orange flower, neroli, musk vetiver, and sandalwood. This is more, it's like a feminine musk, and I would say you could wear this maybe like at night, whereas the white florals that I just unboxed were more daytime. Okay, day 6, and oh, look how pretty. It's got the purple top. Wild geranium. Geranium, pink pepper, winter lemon. Like, what's a winter lemon? Like, are these even real? Narcisse, orange flower petals, white peony, rose centifolia absolute, tuberose absolute, and ambrox. Let's try this one. So, you know, again, I am new to Aerin fragrances. I don't own any of them, but these at least are all very florally type fragrances. Okay, ooh, that's very pretty. This smells like a fresh bouquet of flowers, but maybe a little sweeter. This is nice. I would say this is kind of maybe more mainstream floral. It doesn't really smell unique, I think, to me. But yeah, let me know. If you are, let me know in the comments your favorite Aerin fragrance, because I'm very new to this. That's day 6. Day 7. Okay, this is my favorite fragrance. I got a sample of this with a purchase, like just the 2 ml sample spray, and I was like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is my hands down my favorite one for sure, and I would consider definitely getting this in a full size. Rose de Grace is ambret seeds, rose centifolia, rose auto Bulgarian, rose absolute, ambrox, and musk. Oh my god, this smells so good. I already know. One of the few Aerin fragrances that I'm already familiar with. So yeah, oh my gosh. So I normally don't, oh, it's so good. I normally don't like powdery fragrances, but this really is like a very fresh rose bouquet, like just straight up roses, but a little powdery. This smells like a very expensive rose bouquet. It's so good. 8. And 8 is, ooh, tuberose le jour, which means tuberose of the day, I guess. Tuberose absolute, tuberose dawn accord, neroli, orange flower absolute, jasmine, cashmeran, and cedarwood. Ooh, those are interesting. So I really smell the neroli, which makes it more almost like an aquatic fragrance, which I usually like. If you watched my recent unboxing of the Diptyque Advent Calendar, they had an entire, you know, they had a few tuberose, very popular fragrance, tuberose. Okay, so good. Day 9 is gold top, and this is tuberose le soir, which is tuberose of the night. So night tuberose versus the le jour. So Tuberose Le Soie is Tuberose Absolute Essence, Tuberose Dusk Accord, Mandarin, Bergamot, Vetiver, and Oak Moss. I guess it's the Bergamot and Vetiver. This seems a lot more masculine to me versus the Le Jour, you know, deeper, darker. This is the daytime, this is the nighttime. This is nice. I don't know if I would get this. I don't think I would get this one. The Le Soie. Le Jour is very nice. Day 10 is, oh, Éclat de Vert. Vert is green. Éclat de Vert is, so this will be like a green scent, I think. This contains galbanum, lentisque absolute, citrus, magnolia, jasmine, and vetiver. Ooh, this is nice. So I kind of detect the jasmine, but again, this is just a very green, fresh, like a lush green scent. Day 11. Another gold. Day 11 is Limon de Sicilia. Oh, I love lemon. I feel like I will like this one. So this contains bergamot, lemon primo fiore, Italian mandarin, Egyptian jasmine, rose centifolia, pink pepper, ambrox, and oak moss. Limon de Sicilia. I love lemon scents. Some people don't like lemon because it reminds them of cleaning products or like household cleaners, but I love lemon and citrus in general. Okay, yeah, this just smells like straight up lemon. This one had, I think of all the fragrances, this has the longest list of notes, but I literally just smell lemon. Okay, I like this. I don't know if I would wear this on its own, because as much as I love lemon, I feel like it needs other things. And even though this does contain other things, I really just pick up lemon. I mean, maybe there's a floral underneath it, but I am just detecting lemon. So I'd have to see how this wears like on my skin. You know, maybe it smells better after it kind of settles down. Generally, when you get, you know, a fragrance, the first, like the initial burst, like the top note is what you smell, but then after it dries down, it can smell different. So I'll try this out. Yeah, I'll try this out and see what it ends up smelling like. Okay, and then the final day is day 12. So day 12, right here. Ooh, this is a cool bottle. This is Ambrette de Noir. Rose Infusion, Freesia, Incense SFE, White Peony, Orange Flower Absolute, Jasmine Petals, Ambrette Tonka Absolute Co-Distillation, Vanilla Bourbon, Cedarwood, and Ambrox. Okay, this officially is the longest list, longer than the Lemon de Sicilia. Let's see, I feel like this will be darker and sweeter, especially with the vanilla. Vanilla is tricky with me because I usually don't like, as much as I like sweet, like I like sweet florals and sweet citrus and sweet aquatics, I guess, but I don't really like vanilla in fragrances, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so if you like vanilla, you would like this, but I personally don't really like vanilla in my fragrances. And to me, that's really all I'm picking up is the vanilla. Maybe if this were more cedarwood and less vanilla, but again, this is just the initial, this is just my first impression. So, you know, I would try this and see how it wears down. But I found that, yeah, I don't like it. I found that if I generally like something right away, I will like it always. And that if I don't like something right away, I probably won't like it ever, you know, even after the dry down. Again, there are some things that have changed, like Rose Prick. I was like, it's okay, but now I love it. That's from Tom Ford. But this one, like even now, the more I'm smelling it, it's like, yeah, all I'm getting is the vanilla, and just not my favorite. All right, so that is the entire Aerin Advent Calendar. I love their packaging, and I like the way it's set up. I like the drawers. I like how the drawers are have a magnet so they don't fall out. That's actually, it's such a minor thing, but it is very helpful if you have had any of these. The drawers will just slip out if you're not holding it the right way, but these are held in place by magnets that are hidden. These are the 12 Deluxe Minis. You really need to go into it knowing that these are very small 4 ml Deluxe Mini bottles. I was expecting at least a 10 ml, and unfortunately it was That's not the case. They're very pretty though. I like how it's all lined up. I love their packaging. So for me, this was a good value because I don't own any Aerin fragrances. I'm really excited the most about, this is my favorite, the Rose de Grace. It's just so pretty. That's my favorite scent for sure. I think overall, these kind of darker fragrances with the gold tops, the other ones like with the clear bottles, they're not my favorite. I kind of lean more towards the florals. And then my favorite though is the Rose de Grace for sure. So again, here is the Atelier Cologne. These bottles are double the size of the 2 ml, and it is similar in size to these Chanel kind of a 4 ml deluxe minis. So, you know, it's up to you if you think it's a good value. Again, this retails for $240. I was able to get it for 15% off, so I paid $204. And yeah, so I think it's an okay value. I don't regret it. I do really like it, and I'm gonna work through these minis and then eventually get a full size. So let me know if you are a fan of Aerin fragrances, what your favorite is, you know, what you recommend, and if you plan on getting either this one or any other advent calendars this year. But I will be doing a ranking video, ranking my favorite advent calendars and talking about the value. So yeah, so let me know what you think of this. Stay tuned to my ranking video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.